What
the
have
kid's
I
okay.
missed?
He didn't hurt them, did he?
Did you get more
Two of them are
tails?
okay.
What happened? Impu, what happened?
What if
What
the
did I
cycle ever
miss?
to end? Then we need to end it by not killing, but making friends.
I wish it were that easy, but anything involving it, this is not the first thing we're doing. This is the last thing we're doing.
I don't want to go and do that one. That one's scary.
What are we doing? Are we getting more tails, or are you just... They're cooldowns?
Alright. That should fix all that up. Maybe we'll get some flowers put in later. And people can stop complaining about the statue. Sorry about that, buddy, but thanks for trying. Now to deal with all the other issues.
Yeah.
Guess I should visit.
One
Impu,
down,
make sure those
2
kids had a
million to
talking with him.
go.
Should probably consider taking this statue down at some point, considering he's like alive.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's not under any pressing matter.
Yeah, low priority
let's
can
go
be at the
find
bottom of
Impu.
the list. It's not hurting
Hopefully,
anything.
I don't have to have this discussion with them.
Or you,
Everything will be
Shadow.
fine. Shadow, fly.
There we go. Thanks, buddy. I can always rely on you. Shadow, we got here so fast.
He's doing so much
New
damage.
record.
Is anyone home? Oh,
Who's there? Please, please, please be good. Please be good.
yeah. Who do you
Oh.
think it is? Undead horse and tattoos.
How
Sorry,
many people with undead horse and
I-
tattoos do you know?
been a little bit on edge
Undead
as
horses.
of recently. I'm
Horses?
very
Yeah.
You know.
sorry
Everything okay
about
here?
that.
And undead horse.
Can I be completely honest?
Yes.
No, nothing's okay here.
Oh.
Everything's pretty bad. I mean, way better than what it was before, like earlier last night.
What
But
happened?
Good, I suppose. So, I wanted to talk to you about something. I
Bros
just
come
wanted to
after
make
you
sure first.
too?
Have your kids finally come and talk to you yet?
about what specifically?
Did your
Uh,
kids come and talk to you? If they did, you would know.
You just mean that? I mean, in general, yeah, they did. They most certainly did. They most certainly talked to me about a lot of things, actually. A lot of things.
Good.
A lot of things they've been doing behind my back, apparently.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And wait, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of came to me midway through the process and then at the end of the process.
So I'm guessing you know about Seductive Rose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your kids helped bring back the seductive rose, Impu.
Gee, thank them for
Yes,
that.
I am well aware. Apparently they were tricked by Dranis.
Yeah.
What a shame. I mean, I can't really blame them. I kind of hid a lot
can.
of stuff from them, but
Yeah, they're afraid to talk to you.
I,
They're afraid
Well-
of you.
yeah, I know. I had a giant discussion with them earlier about some things, and hopefully we're on the right track. Hopefully.
It's good
At
at least
least
you're
a
talking
few.
again.
I guess.
Yeah.
Hoping they
well,
would tell you, so I didn't have to be the one to tell you that
But
everything the kids have been doing.
this
Oh,
weekend has
gosh.
been a
By the way,
but
I'm
I
just
need to tell
kind of
people
curious. Since
things.
that you knew about this, did you by chance tell anyone else about this?
No.
Yeah, a couple people, I suppose.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Hmm.
Never mind.
Was one of them King of Atlantis?
Yeah. Yes, it was.
So that's how we found out. Okay, so that's how we found out.
That-
I found out.
I mean, he
dude.
was thinking it was the case beforehand, for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Well, he threatened he threatened me and my kids earlier when he
Wait, he
first
did
came
what?
to camp. Yeah.
Right.
Before this whole prophecy thing, before he brought us all together, he threatened me and my kids.
Fish boys dropping threats on children?
Yeah.
Well, you better no laughing. This is the serious matter here. Very serious matter. Yeah, he threatened
Yeah,
me
threats
when
matter.
he told me that if my kids or myself had anything to do with SR, he would not hesitate to take their lives. Turns to find out that my kids were associated with the resurrection of Seductive Rose, and he, well,
Wait, are the kids okay? He didn't hurt them, did he?
2 of them are okay.
What happened?
Oh no.
Impu, what happened?
What happened? No, don't do that. What happened? What did he... Screw you, skip. Okay, here. I have that power, biatch. That's the power from my ancestor.
Impu, what happened?
They're fine. They're fine. They're just resting right now. A lot of pain, but they're fine.
What?
Who's not fine?
Lotus.
Happened.
Lotus is not okay. Mitch came into the mansion last night after what I'm assuming was the discussion that you had with him.
I guess so.
He came up with a bunch of guards, trapped me.
He brought guards outside of Atlantis?
They can live outside Atlantis?
Bought a bunch of them. Tried to keep me still. And then he went after my kids. None of it, he didn't get to, actually keep his promise of taking my kids' lives.
Certainly hope
But
not.
he definitely left a mark. Lotus doesn't have a wing anymore.
Dang.
Huh.
Tried and
Usually
went.
my thing.
You're right.
Tried and went right through them. Let's just say too that after that, I found out almost immediately, and
Went to take his head off.
we see all this kind of all this like little rubble around, how everything's a little bit
From a fight.
messed up.
Flowers missing some.
But it's a little bit more messed up in the front area.
I see a bit of it already.
Yeah, we might have had a
Fight.
giant fight. Might have.
I take it that went well for
Who
you.
won?
Define well, because
Well, you have more tails than last I saw you.
Yeah.
yeah,
Need more power.
7 now. I'm not.
Why?
Why?
It's not like a
Look
power.
at this.
What is that? What is that? Impu, what is that?
I think you might know a little bit exactly what this is. Do you remember Dranis from 5 years ago when?
Why is everyone talking to Dranis like it's an okay thing?
Right!
Well, he came up to me a few weeks ago to give me this. This is the same item that he used against Momiji that turned her evil.
So you thought
So
we
it was a
were
good
gonna
idea to
use
take it?
again?
Well,
We had animated cutscene
on
to
the
show her
surface, no.
transform with this thing.
but
Underneath the surface, no. 6
6
feet under the surface, no.
We all just stood
See-
around
see,
and
here's the
watched.
I thought maybe if I could, figure out exactly how the power in this cube works, maybe I can use it to help us. I mean, it took over Momiji because she just wanted power. She felt helpless. What happened to me recently was that I was full of anger because Mitch attacked my children. So I got engulfed in this, just like how Momiji did. But I've been doing some...
you're saying one of my friends is making threats and plotting to kill children, the other is letting his anger fuel him to fight.
I'm not.
I don't think
letting
I'm
that
on anyone's
happen again.
side.
I'm see as you can
It
see.
looks
I'm-
like it specifically fueled you. If
It
your tails
did.
mean power, you let that fuel you to get more power.
I did. But I'm controlling it right now. Okay, it's okay.
Press X
As long
to
as
doubt.
I'm able to keep this calm mind.
What about when you aren't?
You even have a
What about when
skull
something happens to the children?
on
What
your
about when something happens to Magnus?
belt buckle.
All right, we'll tackle that when that comes. But for right now,
The only one coming is me.
I have
Wait.
some power from this, and maybe I could do some right before something bad happens. That's what I'm hoping. As long as I'm able to have this calm mind, everything should be okay.
But when you lose your
Just
cool, you're
Don't
done.
do anything rash. That's gonna, trigger any my heart rate or anything.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the one doing rash things lately.
Yeah. Yours is funny enough. You're the one that's the most sane here. Except if
Why is
you
that funny?
decided to attack the seductive rose without
Of course I
knowing
went
anything.
to attack the seductive rose without knowing
You-
anything. I beat him too. You cut his wings off. It's kind of ironic that that same thing happened to your kids right after. Disarmed him. Knocked him to his
not even gonna
knees.
think of- You disarmed. So he's even with him coming back. I was hearing possible rumors that he might get some sort of power increase when he comes back because this is the third time now. But
Well, that's
like,
what he says. He says every time he comes back, he gets stronger. And sure, maybe he does, but still
Right.
beatable.
so you did. So what did you do after you beat him? Did you just let him go?
Yeah, I let him go.
Really?
Did you hear about the whole possibility that my kids are connected to the seductive rose through their
That's
soul crystal?
exactly why I had to let him go.
Yep. Which is exactly the reason why Mitch decided to come over here in the first place. He thought if he can kill off one of my kids, he would stop the whole seductive rose fiasco.
Can't lie, I did think about that as a possibility when
I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
we don't know enough about your kids even, except they're your kids.
Mm-hmm. Right. They are still my children. And
So
I
something
will
at me is just saying I should have ended the seductive rose right there, but I couldn't.
At least I have some allies on my side. Good.
What if I did though, Impa? What if I did? And what if you had that cube, and what if you got angry at me for doing what might be the right thing? I don't think there's any way you could control yourself after that.
Yeah, I know. There's a few things that I hold very close to myself. My kids are one of them. And if anything did happen to them, well, let's just say that because of what happened to my kids, the King of Atlantis has a permanent scar on his face.
Ooh.
You know, a reminder to think before acting.
So both of you took something from the fight.
So, some of our strongest allies are fighting against each other.
Just what we
Hey,
need.
it's not my fault. He's the one who started it. I could have talked to him about it. I knew the information.
Look, there's fault
before
on
he
both
showed up.
sides. Obviously, nothing he did was
no
right
one's
there.
a good guy.
So,
No, it isn't. And I am not going to. I'm not going to waver from any of that. He was wrong, and my kids deserve to live no matter what. They're people. They are alive. They deserve it.
and we'll have to figure out some way of beating the seductive rose without hurting your kids. Maybe when that happens, Mitch will calm down.
Maybe
Why is
when
he
that happens.
so involved in this anyway?
I don't freaking know. Mitch keeps saying this about the SR because he thinks it's Brian. From what I remember.
So, even if it was.
I don't know. He's just so opinionated when it comes to, doing what he thinks is right for Atlantis. He thinks destroying the SR is perfect for Atlantis. He thinks stopping me from resurrecting my husband is perfect for Atlantis because he doesn't want anything bad to happen. I understand that. And I know he's scared.
Just afraid my friends are becoming a thing they're
Sworn to
trying
stop.
to defeat. So,
Yeah, I know. I understand.
like, I trust you. I know you can keep a cool head. I just don't want this happening.
I'm well aware. Thank you. I'm still on your side.
That's
It's
good.
still me. Still normal Impu. I mean,
For now,
might be a little bit
anyway.
fluffier, but
Yeah.
a little bit more gold. I don't know why it's doing why I decided to take that form, by the way. The gold. I mean, it kind of works. I prefer red, but
Works with
whatever.
Egyptian mythology and whatnot. I'm not
I
surprised.
can't say they look
I'm not
ugly.
surprised either. But maybe I'll do some more research on it later on. But more
Yeah.
importantly, now that I have this little rivalry between myself and the King of Atlantis, the prophecies, the artifacts.
Yeah, I take it you don't have anything concrete on that?
I have a possibility on one in particular.
Okay. Do we
One,
know which one?
you're not going to be happy.
No.
Oh no.
Have you
Ah!
origins of Olympus
It's
Mine,
worse than I
Radiant
thought.
Silent
It's an
Monsters,
ad.
and
You
more.
you thought you said you were my friend.
And
I
don't
thought
forget
you
to
had the
subscribe and
evil in
enable
check.
notifications if you
Why
haven't
did
already.
you let this
show.
happen? Why?
You're not going to be happy,
No.
Xylo. You're not going to be happy. Trust
No,
me.
we're not having
I
another
got the
ball.
same reaction when you were saying, yeah, I got the same
No.
reaction. Can you just hear me out just for like 1 second?
No.
You don't even need to say it if... No. Fine. Okay. But like,
Good.
if we do anything involving it. This is not the first thing we're doing. This is the last thing we're doing.
Oh, yeah, of course. Like, I've known about this particular artifact for a few weeks now. You think I wasn't in your shoes when I first found out? Of course. I don't want to go and do that one. That one's scary. That one has way too many bad consequences for activating.
All right.
I just can't find any other ones. Yeah, there are some Egyptian artifacts that have some sort of powers and some sort of stuff.
Okay, well,
honestly,
good
they're
news.
just-
You don't have to focus on that so much anymore. I want you to focus on your kids and how to unlink them or something. All right?
I'm already planning on doing that.
Good.
I have no involvement when it
'Cause I
comes
found
to the
some.
artifacts. Wait. Huh?
Found someone who might be able to help with the artifacts. Or he found me, rather. Yeah.
Well, I mean, do I know this person?
No, he's new to camp, but he's a child of prophecy.
Oh, right. I remember
Celtic.
now.
He's
We should
in
scan
tune
it
with the
friend.
fates and the way they align.
That's,
He's also another child of death.
Well, at least I'll get along with
Because we
him.
have a shortage on
There's
those.
so
Yeah,
many
because
of these.
us children of death always get along with each other.
Well, I mean,
100%, you know.
100%.
Me and Brick always got along. You and me always get along with each other. You know,
Well, we understand where each of us are coming from, at least.
Yeah.
Anaya and Amaya, me and Mag.
Who?
Ryan, Miguel.
Oh, they're other new people in camp.
The names don't sound familiar.
Well, they're Japanese underworld.
Of course, are. And there's two of them. Two of them
Yep.
too, twins.
Yep, they tried to date me.
Interesting.
It's not important.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not plot
I'm
relevant.
sorry. Did you get? You look like you had the armor on, right?
Yes,
I
have
was
the armor.
wearing protection, yes.
We didn't have a repeat. That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Cool. So, this Celtic.
Yeah, this guy, he looked right in my eyes, told me things about my past that I've never talked to anyone about, really.
What an interesting fella.
Yeah, so
Honestly,
he's serious, whatever it is. He's kind of weird. He's like part tree.
okay.
Yeah, like thought he was a dryad of some kind. He says he's fey, and makes sense with the Celtic mythology. But
Okay, interesting.
I was thinking about talking to Farrell or Karen about it, but turns out Karen's also involved with the rose. So.
That's the one that my kids went to, I believe. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as soon as I find him, it's not the first discussion I'll be having.
Let's just hope you're the first one who sees him when he gets back. From what I know, he went off on a trip. At least
Yep.
that's what I overheard.
Yeah, him and all the Norse have gone off somewhere. Tend to do that a lot.
Yeah, no wonder why camps was a little bit more quieter than usual.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see what happens on that.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Um,
putting a meeting together. Get this new guy. Get the other counselors. Get the other leaders.
Yeah, I know.
Get Mitch.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Yep. I
you there.
will do this. I will do it for you. If it's for you, I'll do it.
Thanks, bro.
Okay? I'll do it if it's for you. I won't do it if it's for him.
And I think this is
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be in Atlantis, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. So
Like,
yeah.
if there's gonna be any potential, tension or fights about to happen, I want it to be somewhere where there's a treaty holding it down.
I don't particularly know if treaty still applies to myself, but
Well, it applies to
Sure.
me. And
Good.
this treaty applies to the whole room. So, we won't have
I see
anyone
what you're
breaking out
coming
into
from.
any fights. And if someone
Good.
does break out into a fight, and we're surrounded by Atlantis guards and Mitch is going off the rails, I'd like there to be people I can trust around me.
yeah, I definitely.
Because if that
will
treaty
agree
does
on that.
fall, then it's not exactly an advantage situation. Not to mention we don't know how the water-breathing enchantments work down there, if they can turn them off at a dime or not.
Oh snap! I didn't even think about that. Yeah, he literally has access to that.
Crap.
It makes me wonder. Will I have that? Well, I guess I'll find out once
I'll
once we
make
have
sure
that
you
meeting.
have it. It's just hopefully nothing goes wrong.
I I'll make sure to keep my mouth closed. I have very, very bad feelings about Mitch. And honestly, I don't think he's fit for the job that he's currently in, especially if the first action that he has to solving a problem is killing innocents. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know how much of a king he is, but he's been forced to do it, and we can't really do much about it.
Like father, like son.
Honestly.
Albert doesn't
Doesn't
fall
mean that,
far if you
you
shake
know,
the tree
the
hard
son
enough.
should just be in charge of Atlantis just because he's your son. He should have more training before he should have taken up a city like that.
Well, we don't exactly have any say in it.
Right.
We don't. I could just have my opinion, which, for your sake, I will keep to myself.
Thank you.
I promise you on that. As long as it's for you and all my other friends, I'll do this thing.
Cool. You spend some time with your kids, get this place cleaned up. I'll handle everything.
Please, I don't plan on leaving here anytime soon. Spending some quality time with them. That's okay with you.
No, it's
Probably
perfectly
be a
fine.
problem with me.
Good.
They need to be around you.
Yeah. Been telling him everything. So, we just started with the first couple of weeks of camp. So,
Huh.
it's going to be a long, long discussion.
Oh, yeah.
It's about time though.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks
Alright.
for checking out. Oh, before you leave, we
Yeah.
are going to have a couple more people. They're going to be showing up to camp.
No surprise there. Anyone I should be worried about?
I wouldn't say worried, but a certain sun boy's coming back from the Egyptian underworld.
Really?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I need strong guards. I want to make sure that my kids are safe. And I know he might be dumb as a brick, but that man can pack a punch.
Blix comes in. Hey!
Looking forward to seeing him again.
Yeah. I am too. I'll make sure that he, doesn't go crazy.
It's our
Just
guy from season 2.
Make sure the camp's stocked on ice cream. That's all I ask.
Yeah, make sure he's welcome. I'll take solace in that.
Good.
Do not want to be
Appreciate
a
it.
great-
All right. If you hear anything about the seductive rose or any leads, feel free to pass it along to me. I'm gonna be
Thank you.
sitting back and just,
Watching.
Yeah.
doing something.
I'll
about it.
let you know. Good luck.
Take care, Zylo.
Now hijinks.
Really? It's always something.
Yep.
Man, I hope
That's
this wasn't
life.
another Ashara incident. Is
Oh.
anyone in there?
Hey!
Oh. Hey, Terrace.
Hey!
Oh, right.
You see anyone acting suspicious around here?
You?
Rigger Frigger Rang is always acting weird.
Anyone
count?
specifically acting suspicious around here?
No.
Oh, he's pretty... I don't know.
To be fair,
Riggy's kind of
This
suspicious.
place always smells weird to me, though. The scent of the whole place just kind of overpowers everything else.
Well, I guess so. Well, I don't understand entirely, but this is where the
Oh.
Oracle is kept, so...
Riggy
Oh, is
went
that
through
what's in
there.
I always smell something weird in there. Like, otherworldly, a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of the case.
Hmm.
It's a being that's able to predict the future. We'll read into it, look into the fates, and
Ooh, maybe I should see it.
stuff like that. Well, it's locked right now, so...
Good luck.
Oh.
Yeah, people only allowed in there if, well, they're allowed. A friend of mine made a very strong point to keep this safe.
Hmm.
Oh. So I can't just
No.
go in?
Nope. That would probably be a bad idea.
Hmm.
Why? You think I'll get a bad future?
No, not necessarily, but not everyone's always ready to know their future.
Right?
Oh. But I wanted to ask you something.
What's that?
So, I had an idea. You said that Echidna was bad in all the stories, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then a lot of monsters are bad too, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
Well, I was thinking one of the reasons why people think monsters are bad is because they don't know them. A lot of monsters are nice once you get to know them.
And a lot of monsters eat people
Got
once you
that.
get to know them.
Not all
There'd
of
be
them.
s-
A lot of them are nice.
I believe that some of them are nice
I was thinking.
animals,
uh,
but I don't believe
could,
all
uh,
of them
we
are.
could,
You
uh,
can't convince me a
could
grizzly
host a
bear is
party.
friendly. That's
have
just my
monsters
little
come
pony.
and we can have them know each other. So that way, if they ever meet again, they don't
Winnie
try
the
to kill each
Pooh.
other.
Like a monster
Or
mash?
Smokey.
Yeah.
A monster mash. was like a graveyard
So-
smash.
Let me get this straight. In your mind, you had this big plan. Since people and monsters don't get along, let's put them all together.
I know, right? It's foolproof.
That was
Well,
the
but-
thought process here.
Well, it's because if they know not to hurt each other, then they won't hurt each other. They listen to me, and if I tell them not to hurt people, they won't hurt people.
Look, this is a terrible idea on many
Right?
levels. You put
There's
people
no part of
together
this is
in
a good
party
idea.
around here, and they hurt each other. I can't even imagine what'll happen if you put monsters and people together.
Look, monsters can be our friends. Look, a lot of them are nice. The Miss Snake Lady, who you called Medusa. Yeah, her. She's nice. She,
No, she's not.
No, she really isn't.
you know her?
She turns people to stone.
Yeah.
Terrace.
Medusa's not a friendly
Only if
person.
you look her in the eyes.
She uses them as figurines.
Mm.
She collects people. That's
But
not
she
a
was
good
nice.
people thing to do. Yeah, okay, so monsters are nice to you. Doesn't
Well,
mean they're
except-
gonna be nice to other
except-
people.
Except she said she didn't like Poseidon, though.
course
Something about
not.
how she was
I tried
unfairly
was
cursed.
Poseidon killed
Yeah,
her.
Story is that she was once a beautiful woman,
Like
and then
Perseus.
gods do what gods do, you know, and then suddenly got cursed by Poseidon, something. I think Ares had
Oh.
somewhere in there as
Probably.
well, relationship troubles, and yeah, now she.
All I know is that I think
Snake
for once
cursed.
it wasn't Zeus's
So
fault.
the gods are the bad guys?
I
The
mean,
Greek gods were
they
dicks.
do a lot of bad things.
Even the
yeah.
women.
Huh. That doesn't sound like the monster's
The
fault.
only one that
sounds
was
like,
decent, was
like it
halfway
was the mo-
decent was
like it was the
Hades,
gods'
which is
fault.
why Disney
Well,
had to make
sure,
him the villain.
originally it would be, but then
Fortunately, it
also
was
went on to
fortunately Hades is the best
continue
part
the
of both
cycle
those
and
movies,
make
so I
things
guess it
much
evens
worse.
out.
But that's the thing. What if the cycle ever to end? Then we need to end it by not killing, but making friends.
I
No,
wish it were that easy, but I don't think it is.
Can't it?
no.
I mean, you don't know if you don't try, right?
I think many people have tried before.
Hmm.
Many people have died because of it. Look, if you're planning on hosting some sort of party, the answer's no. You can't host a party in camp. Monsters aren't allowed in camp. So it's a double no.
Wait. In camp.
Yeah.
I can't have the party in camp.
Yeah,
No, just don't do it.
don't have a party.
What if I have it outside the camp?
No.
I don't want it to be just outside camp either.
No. I can. There's that jungle over there. I can host it at the beach.
But maybe it's a little farther.
Like in, I don't
Yeah,
know,
I can host
Tibet.
it there, on the other side. Of
No,
the
you
jungle,
can't.
at the
like
beach.
southern hemisphere would be a good start.
Have a ball
Yeah.
nowhere
Too far,
near
too
me.
far. I'll have it over
Antarctica
there.
might be a good place.
Yeah, if anything, Southern
Here, it's nice
Hemisphere
and
too
sweet.
close.
Oh no, Mr. Yeti lived there. He's not the nicest actually.
Point
Proven?
proven.
Heh.
Okay. Just
Oh no, he's just grumpy. He kept yelling. Those guys with spears always chase him, saying that he no trophy.
yeah, but
They know spring chicken either.
I don't want to get into this. Just no parties at camp. No monsters at camp. No. All right, Terrace.
Just no.
Okay.
No monsters in camp. No parties in camp.
Ooh,
There's gonna be monsters and parties in
Talking
camp.
the red and the blue
Red and
fish.
blue.
Reverse
Black fish,
psychology.
blue fish.
Blue.
Old fish, they're new fish.
Mama.
One little star.
I can't get really
One
mad
little
too
car.
mad at the King of Atlantis for signing
Say,
to go for the kids.
what
I
a
mean,
lot
I
of
was
fish
so
there
pro
are.
get rid of the kids.
Yeah, some are
saves the
red,
world, but
and some are blue.
They blue.
sucks to be the kids though, but hopefully we find a way to separate them from, you know, their father, and then we can just get this all fixed. But right now that's not the case. Sure, it was a cool fight though. Shame we couldn't see it, but at least we get to see the aftermath, I guess, and what happened with Inpu as a result. So yeah. It's getting worse and worse. And, also, the item I think they were talking about was Persephone's blade, or the frig, you know, just summons, really thinking from the past. Later.